Hey guys, and welcome back to another Cameron University League of Legends stream. Today we're going to be chill and only have a practice session, and it looks like Cameron will be running Warwick, Nidalee, Lucian, Aphelios, and Zilean against Rel, Nunu and Willump, Zed, Jhin, and Malphite. Haven't seen Aphelios or Zilean yet for Cameron University, so that's going to be really interesting to watch. Looks like Cameron will be playing bottom left. Getting a rollout here already. Looks like everyone's deciding to run into top lane for some reason. Looks like Cameron University is very sure of this 200 IQ play. Looks like they're finally going to go into jungle all together, you know, working as a unit. Who needs to go into separate lanes when you can just, you know, bunch together and run into the enemy spawn? Definitely some big brain plays here, as it looks like Malphite did see Cameron and decided to run for his life. He was not ready for that. Looks like we're going to be splitting up a little bit finally. Looks like the enemy team is waiting, sort of bottom jungler right now, confused as to where Cameron's at. Looks like Zed will be finding Nidalee here. Both of them just exchanging a few blows. And it looks like Nidalee is doing her best to lure Zed into her trap there with all of her teammates pretty close by. Cameron University finally kind of spreading apart, but it looks like Nunu and Jhin will find Zilean out here. Unfortunately, he will get rooted and taken down. It looks like the enemy team will get that first blood. Aphelios here doing his best to get some damage onto that Nunu and Willump, extremely low. Lucian finally getting some damage as well mid lane. Finally, this is the League of Legends I know, everyone's in their lanes. Warwick getting some free hits onto that Malphite. Malphite doing his best to run away from that absolute booty whooping Warwick is giving him right now. Aphelios and Zilean taking bottom lane. Warwick doing his best to get close, but unfortunately he can't really go for that physical damage he's looking for right now top lane. Aphelios and Zilean taking it safe here bottom lane. It looks like Rel and Jhin doing their best to capitalize on them moving backwards, but it looks like they won't find that damage they're looking for. Jhin may be getting a few hits on Aphelios, pushing him down to that turret, but it looks like Lucian the exact opposite, pushing down onto that Zed mid lane. Warwick and Malphite as well top lane, too scared to hit each other right now, just playing absolutely safe. Bottom lane, Cameron just doing your best to take back that space. Looks like Warwick's doing his best to go in for a kill. He can't really find it though, he gets extremely close every time, just exchanging blows with this Malphite. Looks like Malphite is doing his best to kill him. Nidalee coming in to finish off that kill, and nice teamwork there from Cameron. Lucian, though, mid lane, having to back up 1 health. Looks like Zed is extremely low there. He is looking for the kill, but it might come at a cost. He does get a hit off. Looks like Lucian is doing his best, though, to trade those blows. Both of them just looking for this kill. Looks like Lucian will be finding that kill he was looking for mid lane. Cameron University in the lead now with kills by 1, 2-1. Looks like Nunu and Willump, though, coming in down from jungle to bottom lane, doing their best to get that kill off on Zilean, and it looks like they will find a root as well, but his teammates will abandon him for now. Aphelios doing his best to gain some ground. It looks like Warwick will be jumping in from jungle as well and finding that kill onto Nunu, pushing Jhin and Rel all the way back there to their turret, and hopefully that will give Zilean and Aphelios that ground they were looking for. Looks like they'll get a nice stun there on Rel as well, but nothing will come of it. Finally turn the tables a bit here, bottom lane. Aphelios and Zilean doing their best to keep that ground they just got. Rel deciding to jump in first, Jhin behind. They're doing their best to trade any blows, if any. Rel extremely low, he's gonna have to back up. Aphelios doing his best to go in for that finishing kill. Jhin also backing up and extremely low. Aphelios doing his best to finish off the Jhin. They get a nice root off as well, but it looks like the enemy team might get out with 1 health. Unfortunately, they won't find those kills they were looking for here bottom lane. Hopefully, they can get him here soon. Aphelios and Zilean still doing their best to pressure him bottom lane. Jhin and Rel having to hide behind their turret. Aphelios just getting continuous blows onto him, and it looks like he will find that kill on the Rel. Jhin, left alone, is extremely low. He might have to channel back here for now and give them all that space bottom lane. That should give Cameron the first few blows onto that turret for now. Looks like Jin's gonna decide not to. I think he'd rather risk his life right now to keep that turret kind of from getting any major damage off as he waits for his Rel to come back. Looks like Lucian, though, deciding to go in to finish that Jhin off. Unfortunately, he did get kind of stuck there, nowhere to go. Nunu and Willem coming in, though, get some damage onto that Lucian, but unfortunately Will gets stunned and also taken down there by Cameron University. Looks like Jhin did make a bad mistake and should have went back to his spawn here. Cameron University still going to get that ground bottom lane that they were looking for and got some damage off onto that turret as well. Rel back as well, but there's not much she can do right now. Rel just going to do her best to get any type of poke damage off, but it looks like they will decide to back up here bottom lane. They do not want to risk a free kill for the enemy team. Cameron University way ahead right now in kills, 6-1. Gold production as well, 11.1k against the enemy team's 8.3. Looks like Cameron University will also get that Infernal Drake. Lucian still doing his best here to pressure Zed mid lane, and it looks like it's working. Zed kind of having to hide behind that turret. Warwick as well, pressuring Malphite all the way back to his turret top lane. Both of them doing their best to exchange blows. Looks like they're kind of having a hard time finding any damage off on each other since they are both pretty close ranged characters. Looks like unfortunately Warwick is going to have to play a bit more passively here as Malphite is getting some hits off onto him. That lifesteal, though, is working really well here for Warwick. Malphite getting some big damage in, but Warwick's major lifesteal is just keeping him alive. It looks like he will get some help here from Nidalee and Lucian, and he will go down top lane. That should give Warwick some time to get some damage off onto that top turret. Looks like bottom lane, though, Rel and Jhin pressuring Aphelios all the way back to that turret. Still waiting for his teammate to come back here to help him out. Cameron University at a staggering 7-1, getting a kill every minute right now. Extremely impressive. Helios and Zilean just waiting for that chance to pounce right now. Looks like Jhin and Rel will back up first here. Aphelios getting some damage in. Unfortunately, looks like an airborne will get put onto Aphelios, and Jhin will finish him off, though Rel is one shot. Zilean will get that trade off, but he is doing his best here to run away. Jhin is extremely low. Unfortunately, Jhin will find that double kill he was looking for, leaving Jhin at 1 health. That was extremely close, but it looks like Lucian will be coming in for jungle to finish off that kill bottom lane there, and hopefully that should give him some time to get some more damage onto that turret when they come back. Warwick again top lane, fighting that Malphite, hoping to get another kill off. Malphite is doing so much damage to this Warwick, but his lifesteal is just nasty. What Warwick does kind of miss sometimes in long-range damage, he really makes up for in that lifesteal. Looks like Lucian will be finding Zed and Nunu as well. Nidalee doing her best to come in to help, but it looks like unfortunately they will find that kill. Nidalee doing her best to back up to that mid lane turret. Looks like Rel jumping in first as well bottom. A root put onto Aphelios there. Zilean is doing his best to help him out. Another airborne. Unfortunately, Aphelios doing his best to get some hits onto that Jhin before he goes down. He will go down. Unfortunately, Zilean left with 1 health, but it looks like Rel and Jhin will probably come out on top. Zilean just 1 health, absolutely none left. But it looks like he will be living here for a few more seconds. It hasn't gone down yet. He gets airborne here. Rel and Jhin still doing his best to finish him off. He's leading him on a wild goose chase. Looks like Warwick will be risking that turret damage and will jump in to get that finishing kill off. Looks like Jhin finally got that kill onto Zilean as well, but I think he staggered him long enough for his teammate to come back here. Aphelios will be back. They won't find any damage onto that bottom turret. Zillion just did an amazing job making sure they were wasting their time on him before getting any turret damage, which they didn't even end up finding. Cameron University 10-6, giving the enemy team a few kills, unfortunately bottom lane, but they are still in the lead. Lucian again pushing up mid lane onto that Zed. Looks like those little minions will find one of the checkpoints here on that mid lane turret. Zed doing his best to back up. He is 1 health and will get finished off. A nice kill there from Lucian mid lane, putting Cameron at 11-6, almost double the amount that the enemy team has currently. Looks like Nunu is doing her best here to come in to help out her dead teammate and get that Lucian, but it looks like Lucian might just be getting a double kill, and he will find it. Nunu and Will making a grave mistake here, as Lucian will just get some more free hits and hit another checkpoint there onto that mid lane turret. Rel and Jin doing their best to push up your bottom lane again. It looks like Aphelios and Zillion are doing a great job at holding their ground. Looks like Zillion and Aphelios don't want to push up too far. I think they're afraid of somebody coming in from jungle. So it looks like Nidalee will be doing their best to run after Zed here, both of them trading hits. Lucian coming in to help out as well. Looks like Zed does not want that smoke, but unfortunately, he knows he's gonna die, goes back in, and will get killed. Nunu and Will up 1 health, and it looks like Lucian will find that double kill as well. Aphelios, unfortunately, 2v1ing right now. Looks like the Warwick is gonna come in, and Jin will be left alone. His teammate going the other way, and it looks like Warwick will find that kill onto Jin as well. Malphite running away. I mean, right now it's a 5v1. His teammate leaving, and he is one shot, but it looks like they will find that kill onto him. Cameron University now at a staggering 16-6. Leaving him with free ground to get this Drake. Looks like Cameron University will be finding that Cloud Drake there for free, as Lucian is doing his best to get some more damage onto that mid lane turret before Zed comes back. And it looks like Zed will come back. Lucian doing his best to hit that checkpoint. It was extremely close onto that turret. Lucian, though, one shot, doing his best to run away from that Zed, but unfortunately, Lucian got too excited, did his best to get some damage onto that turret, but unfortunately didn't leave early enough, and Zed did get that free kill onto him. Have to say, I do that a lot. I'm extremely guilty of trying to get damage onto that turret, and it's just too long, and I just get punished for it. I think everyone has had that happen to him. Malphite doing his best to stop that Warwick from getting any more damage onto that top turret. Looks like Nunu will be coming in from jungle to help him out. Warwick doing his best to get some damage onto that Nunu. He knows it's going to be the easier target to kill first. A nice suppress onto that Nunu. Nidalee coming in to finish those kills. Looks like Warwick will be finding that kill onto Nunu. Nidalee taking some damage from that turret, but it looks like she will find a kill as well. Going back down bottom lane, Aphelios doing his best to run away here. So it looks like Zed will be jumping in, doing his best to get any damage onto that Nidalee, but Warwick behind her back. I don't think Zed can outrun them. Nidalee getting another kill onto that Zed. Zillion extremely low, will get resurrected here as Jin and Rel are doing their best to push up bottom lane. He does get stunned, but it looks like Zillion will be doing his best to kind of back up. A nice stun there as well onto that Jin. Aphelios and Zillion doing their best to run away to that next turret. Unfortunately, Zillion will get caught out. And unfortunately, one of them will go down, but it looks like Lucian will be trading for it and getting a double kill. Cameron University now at 21-8. More than double the amount of kills the enemy team has. Enemy team just doing their best to get any type of damage off, but it looks like they aren't really finding it, with Lucian absolutely dominating right now, doing a really great job of making sure to not only trade, but to get an extra kill on top of that. Zed just having a really hard time fighting against Lucian mid lane. Aphelios doing his best to hold back that turret bottom lane. Zillion coming back to help him out there as well. Looks like Malphite won't be hiding here. Warwick will be finding him in the bushes. Nunu and Willem just kind of deciding whether she wants to pressure this Warwick, and I don't really think she wants to. Warwick has been winning in every fight against her, and she is just doing her best to get a few poke shots off before she goes away. Looks like no fight will happen there for both teams. Warwick didn't really want to take a 1v3 right now, and honestly, I don't blame him. Looks like Nunu will be coming in and kind of pushing Lucian a bit back. He thought it was going to be a 2v1, but it looks like she will be leaving. Hopefully, Lucian will be able to get that ground he just lost. Looks like he does find Malphite and Zed with his Nidalee there, doing his best to help her out. Malphite being pressured all the way back. Just extremely low again. Looks like Nunu will be having to fight her mortal enemy right now, top lane, Warwick. Looks like Warwick going in for that kill. He will find some free hits off, but her lifesteal will save her for now. Getting a nice airborne onto that Warwick. Nothing will come of it though. Looks like we're going bottom lane. Rel and Jhin jumping onto that Aphelios. Looks like he will go down, but will be getting resurrected there. Zillion doing his best to get out. Jhin will find that kill, but it looks like Aphelios will trade for it and kill that Jhin. Rel as well, one shot. Looks like Nidalee will come in for the help and find that kill onto that Rel, giving Cameron University that space they need to push up bottom lane and hopefully finish off that bottom lane turret. Looks like Lucian gaining some free hits onto that mid lane turret. Zed doing his best to stop it. Zed again going in for that kill, leaving Lucian one shot. Lucian doing his best here to fight back to make sure Zed won't finish him off. Unfortunately, Lucian is one health. Nunu and Willem going in, and it looks like they will finally shut him down. Warwick, though, top lane, getting some free hits onto that turret. Nobody there to stop him. Cameron University now at 23-10. Cameron University's also been able to take down 3 turrets so far. Enemy team at a staggering 0. Cameron University again getting another turret kill there. Warwick getting that top lane turret down. Cameron again, free ground onto that Drake. Nobody there to stop him. They could easily find some team fights there, but the enemy team just is letting them have it right now. Looks like, unfortunately, Warwick will get caught out. He is doing his best to kind of 1v4 right now, and he's doing a great job. They still haven't taken him down. Unfortunately, he won't be able to do it. Zed will find that finishing blow onto that Warwick. Enemy team finally grouping up here to push and hopefully get some damage off onto that mid lane turret. Looks like Cameron University will be doing their best, though, to come together to stop it. Lucian still holding his ground. That turret extremely low, but in the face of danger, Lucian decides to still stick by that turret, but it looks like, unfortunately, in the face of danger, he's also gonna die. Looks like his team didn't get there in time, unfortunately. Aphelios, Nidalee, and Zillion doing their best to jump in and get some kills, and it looks like they will find 2 kills here as well. Getting that finishing kill onto Nunu. Zed will find a trade, though. Zillion doing his best to run away, and it looks like the enemy team will find 3 kills. Cameron University, though, finding 3 as well. A nice trade-off there. But it looks like Cameron University might be in the lead here in this team fight. Zed one shot. He just decided to give up. Wasn't happening anymore. He knew it was going to happen. Giving Cameron University again the lead in this fight. Cameron University 27 to the enemy's 14 kills. Looks like the enemy team's honestly more focused on getting that gold than getting kills. I don't think that's really working out for him, though. 19 minutes into the game already, close to end game here. I mean, Cameron University is really far in the lead. This could be a quick game. Looks like they will be jumping onto that mid lane turret there as well. Honestly, I can't even imagine the absolute toxicity that's going on in the enemy team's chat right now. It has to be really bad with how good Cameron is doing. Looks like Nunu will unfortunately get caught out here by Nidalee as well. Lucian coming in to finish off that kill, and it looks like he will find Aphelios and Zillion kind of stuck here mid lane. Jhin is low, but it looks like Rel will go in, doing his best to finish off that kill. Looks like Zed will find that kill, and enemy team's Jhin as well. leaving Cameron down 2. Looks like Lucian is doing his best to jump in and get some finishing kills off there. Nidalee very close there as well. Warwick jumping in, and it looks like Lucian will get 2 there. Nidalee also finding 2, both of them getting a double kill. Warwick doing his best to get those assists as well, and it looks like he will be finding them. Cameron University just getting that turret for free. 32-16 now. Cameron should be able to get some more damage onto those turrets in the enemy team spawn. But it looks like they won't. The enemy team decided to forfeit. Honestly, I would too after that absolute brutality I had just witnessed. Cameron University just wants to give everybody a big thanks for watching, because you guys are what make it possible. And if you are interested in joining the Pickaxes or being a part of any of the teams we offer, make sure to leave us an email and just hit us up, because we would love to have you. Thanks for watching again. Hope you guys have a nice Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday.